What's up, people? Beautiful day indeed. Indeed, that's why I'm out here today. Because it's a beautiful fucking day. I can't remember the last time we had weather this good, this often here in South Florida. It's been pretty incredible. Wala, comanda. Yeah, last time weather was this good, this often. Hey, what's up, bro? Every morning I wake up and it's another beautiful day. Sky is blue. Weather's chilly enough to put on a jacket, and I'm just saying this is incredible. I was starting to think there was some merit to global warming, climate change. How hot it was over and over and over again, but so, you know, guys, I'm gonna ease into this live stream when the moment feels right. So you guys can just chill out here with me for a moment. For those who are curious, I'm drinking GT's Kombucha. GT's Kombucha. Was there anything wrong with the internet before 2015? Was there anything wrong with the internet before 2015? No! In fact, everything wrong with the internet that I can remember started happening after 2015, really. If you're talking about the massive censorship attack of the YouTube demonetization, that was a 2016-2017 phenomenon, a post-net neutrality phenomenon. Fucking idiots. We'll get into that. Yeah, it's GT's Kombucha. Kombucha is basically fermented tea. And it's really good. Like, it's really good. Like, I really like it. If it, you know, it supposedly has all those microbes and bacterial growths that supposedly your gut needs. That's the latest health fad now. That's the latest trend. Your gut is a living organism, a second brain of its own, and it's full of these microbes, and this flora in your gut determines like your health. Now the new theory is it could even affect your mental health, which makes kind of sense. I mean, when you're nervous about something, you feel it in your gut. You know, butterflies, you know. So something is going on in the gut. The question is, does the gut cause the anxiety, or does the brain overanalyzing cause the anxiety and then it triggers something in your gut? I definitely don't know, but supposedly that's one of the benefits of kombucha, GT's Kombucha. In fact, I'll even put a link in the description below where you can buy it online. I mean, a lot of grocery stores sell it, but why wouldn't I put an Amazon affiliate link in the description? I'll put it later. So kombucha, I drink it a lot all the time, quite addicted, really enjoy it. It has a bubbly fizziness to it, almost like a soda does, but you don't feel like you're bogged down and in a fucking sugar coma like you feel when you're done drinking soda. So this is like fucking the healthy soda, basically. Kombucha. Some brands I don't like, though. This one and this flavor, the Trilogy flavor, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my last little swig of this stuff, and maybe we'll get into how net neutrality is communism for gamers. Man, that shit never gets old, bro. What are the ingredients? Let's see here. What are the ingredients? They got kombucha, which is basically just kombucha culture, black tea, green tea, and kiwi juice, whatever. It comes with raspberry juice, lemon juice, and fresh pressed ginger juice. There are your ingredients right there. Get that focused in there. Bam! Anyways. Let's see if I can throw it in the trash can successfully. We're going to multitask here. I'm going to be holding the selfie stick and this. And I'm going to left-handed try to toss it in that trash can. Here we go. Left-handed. I'm not left-handed. This is going to be fun. What do you guys think? Will I make it? Yes or no? Comment. Will I make it? Yes or no? I want to hear your responses. Yes, no, because if you guys all say no, then I have to make it in. We get a lot of yeses. It's only like 4 feet away, so it shouldn't be a hard shot. FK, no, no. A lot of yeses. Cuban boy, vape, vegan, lost soul. I don't even know what that means. All right, so we're like 75% yes. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to get it. You watch. Here we go. 1, 2. I got this. Oh! Good thing it didn't land on the concrete. It would have shattered. How did I miss that? It was left-handed. You can't blame me. You can't blame me. See, look. It went overboard. See, it flew over. If this motherfucker had landed on the concrete, it would have been all over. All right, I'm going to try one more time. Because I refuse. I refuse. You know, if I make it on the second try as a left, when I'm not even left-handed, I think that's a good sign. So here we go again. 1, 2. Okay. So here we are, guys. You know, whatever. You know, it's what we do, man. It's what we do. We just turn on cameras and start filming live, bro. Yeah, you know. All right. People are starting to understand how bad net neutrality was. Yeah, they are. And a big portion of the net neutrality alarmists who are having mental breakdowns, a big number of them were the gamers. I mean, gamers will want to pretend that's not true, but the gamers were a huge, huge part of the net neutrality hysteria. And unfortunately, I think it's because George Soros, according to a report from the Washington Examiner, George Soros shoveled $196 million into pro-net neutrality groups. Where do you think the $196 million into net neutrality groups goes to? It goes to paying people off to shill for net neutrality. That's why all these big YouTubers, except for PewDiePie, because he's the only dude who appears to have not totally sold his soul, all these big name YouTubers, and a lot of them are in the gamer community, the establishment behind the net neutrality push, whoever was behind the marketing for net neutrality was very smart, and they realized that they could manipulate video game addicts. Now, I'm not saying all gamers are video game addicts. Gamer is a general term. You play 40 plus hours a week and you're playing it as an escape to not have to deal with reality, then I call that a escapism. I call that an addiction. There's nothing wrong with playing 40, 50 hours of games a week. There's people, as you guys know, in esports nowadays who play fucking 100 hours of games a week and they make a living in professional competing sports. I'm talking about when you play video games to escape from reality, and then of course that creates consequences because you're not in a rational state of mind and you fall for silly nonsense like net neutrality. That's why so many big name YouTubers were coming out with these cliched, oh, the internet's gonna go away, guys, and we gotta do this, and then they all repeat the same talking points. And one of the key talking points is everyone agrees with net neutrality. Like they try to hocus pocus you out of your political values into just blindly submitting to it because everyone supports net neutrality, right? No, the entire true libertarian movement doesn't support net neutrality. What are you talking about? The entire true libertarian movement does not support net neutrality. So this idea, everyone supports net neutrality, that's a lie. But all these fake shill YouTubers, all across the board from many different fields and subjects, all these big YouTubers all came out with the same cliche, we gotta fight for net neutrality. And then they put the same link in the description of the video to go, sign a petition here. It's all a very controlled, organized, a push from the top. And a lot of the YouTubers who were pushing net neutrality in their stupid bullshit propaganda videos were gamers. They were gamers, gamer YouTubers. So where do you think that $196 million in George Soros' money was going to? You think it was just going to some trust fund that's gonna... No, it's going to pay people to promote net neutrality. Net neutrality is communism for gamers. The reason net neutrality is communism for gamers is because I'm surprised by how many pro-Trump, pro-right-leaning, pro-conservative, even sometimes pro-libertarian type people on the internet are actually pro-net neutrality. And I'm scratching my head trying to wonder, what is this blank spot in their logic? Why do they make this exception to the rule? And what I've come to the conclusion after interacting with people for the past, 2 days, really the past few weeks, the conclusion I've come to is that because you're a gamer, because you are addicted irrationally to video games, you can't, it's almost like you make this glaring exception on your values, on your principles, when it comes to the topic of net neutrality, when it comes to the idea of losing your internet. And it's not even losing your internet that's the problem. It's the emotional addiction and reliance on your video game addiction, your clinging to this medium, and your fear that you might lose it. Your fear that it might take it away makes you irrationally responsive, vulnerable, and susceptible to the propaganda of the net neutrality fearmongers. The net neutrality alarmists. H3 and Philip DeFranco don't play video games. Again, I didn't say it was only YouTube gamers. But I'm saying that a lot of YouTuber gamer types are pushing it. There's plenty of non-gamer YouTubers who are pushing it. I'm saying that I've seen a disproportionately large number of the gaming community completely come out in support of this. Really fucking weird. Oh, am I live right now? Yeah, it's live, bro. So it's fake news. It's fake news. Net neutrality is fake news. I mean, you know, God, do I even have to go over the arguments, guys? Do I really have to even go over the arguments? People are going to realize, just like people thought, oh, Donald Trump got elected, America's going to go down in flames, and he's going to shit all over free speech, and all our rights are going to be taken. Almost a year later, since then, almost a year later, since he was elected, and nothing crazy has happened. And it's the same shit with net neutrality. Net neutrality is being blown way out of proportion. People think it's the end of the fucking world. People were circulating such nonsense yesterday. You're gonna have to pay $2.99 per Google search. $2.99 per Google search? Shit, that might be a good thing. That might get people off the internet. If the internet was that expensive, nobody would pay for it. Let me tell you right now, if one Google search costs $2.99, people would go back to the Stone Age gladly and voluntarily. People will go back to libraries gladly and voluntarily if one Google search costs $2.99. The global population will gladly put down their cell phones, put down their laptops. They will gladly put all that down and go back to the Stone Age. They will gladly go back to libraries and word of mouth. And Google will go out of business. Nobody in their right mind is ever going to pay that much money for a fucking Google search. And it's not just Google search. People were also spreading fear-mongering about Pornhub. And that had me thinking again, oh, so that's another internet addict group that they're manipulating, because that's why net neutrality was so popular on the internet. I mean, aside from the fake robot accounts, the fake robot spam bot accounts that were also paid for by the massive establishment money behind net neutrality, besides the spam bot accounts, what they do is they target you by telling you, they target people who are emotionally vulnerable to the idea of losing their internet. And what are the two primary groups that are really emotionally addicted to and dependent on the internet in an unhealthy way? It would be gamers and porn addicts. And I saw that they were also pushing hysteria about how one Pornhub search is going to cost $4. Well, shit. Even if that was true, that would be great. It would mean the end of internet addiction. Nobody would pay $4 for porn per search. Nobody would do it. People would go back to going out into the real world. Hey, I might support, if all this net neutrality shit is true, and if net neutrality goes away, and the price of all these searches goes up, but you gotta pay $10 per movie on Netflix, $5 for one search on Pornhub, then shit, I might be for that. Because that might get people off the fucking internet, like you guys are now. Yeah. That might get people off the internet. That might get people back into the real world. That might get people out of their addiction to 60 hours of video games a week, 40 hours of video games a week. That might get people off an addiction to porn. But of course, that's not going to happen without net neutrality. That's not going to happen without net neutrality. Even if net neutrality is repealed, the price of the internet is not going to skyrocket to $3 per fucking Google search. If you thought that, you are a gullible moron. You are a gullible moron. How many subscribers have I lost? I think I've lost a few hundred in the past few days, which I love. I love losing hundreds of subscribers when I speak my honest opinion. That makes me really happy. I mean, you know, if you guys want, I can do shill videos. You guys want me to do politically correct shill videos for net neutrality? You guys want me to do politically correct shill videos? I can do that. I can get in front of a camera here. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best net neutrality shill video impression right now. Hey guys, so listen. I really want to get the message out about this. There's just something that's just really important, and we all unite under the same exact thing. No one disagrees. Nobody, no one disagrees with what I'm about to tell you guys. Guys, do you want to save the free and open internet? Guys, do you want to save the free and open internet? Guys, there's just such an important thing that's about to happen, and maybe you've already heard of it, and I don't know if you have, but it's just really eating up at me at night. Like, I have like 3 million subscribers, and I live in a giant mansion, and I know that I have all this money, and you guys know deep down I don't lose sleep at night over this shit, this net neutrality, net neutral, whatever it's called. You guys know I don't lose sleep over it, but you know, guys, I'm losing sleep every night because fucking Christ. Jesus. All right, we should be back. Now I know how it works. Okay. Press. Well, just send me an email. Morning to you too. Sorry guys, apparently if you get a phone call in the middle of your YouTube live stream, it shuts down the live stream. So that's called shit programming. I apologize. We should be back. We should be solid. I'm going to go right back into my shill impersonation. I'm going to get right back into my shill impersonation. If you were gay, would you suck black dick? You know what? Why even entertain the question? Soros is shutting my stream down, man. Alright, guys. I think I'm back. Fuck you, ignorant, fuck you, you fucking ignorant, fuck you, you can't take away my Call of Duty, fuck you. No one's taking away your Call of Duty, dude. Jesus, it's crazy. So that's what I was saying earlier, is that's how the net neutrality establishment propagandists, they hired George Soros, put $196 million to fund net neutrality groups, and then those groups, it was up to them to determine how they were going to use the $196 million. And one of the key things that these groups did with the money was they hired ad agencies to find and come up with smart marketing tactics in order to promote net neutrality. And one of the key things these marketing schemers determined, understanding human psychology, was that if they target the gaming community, gamers in fear of losing their internet addiction hobby called gaming, they were afraid that the marketers knew that the gamers would be very susceptible to falling for the propaganda. Even the mere mention that you might lose your internet will send you into a spiraling, crazed, deranged mania. And you got to give credit to the marketers. They're very manipulative and they're very intelligent. So back to my shill video. So, guys, you know, so there's this thing, and like, you know, you guys know me, like, you guys know I have no clue what the hell net neutrality is about. But like, someone like sent me a big ass fat check in the mail, and they said, hey, just do a stupid shill video and just make sure you mention these same 5 points that everybody else is mentioning who's getting paid. And then I'll make fucking $5 grand. So, you know, I just decided, you know what? This is interesting. Yeah, guys, the connection sucks. You know, I don't want to talk all day if the connection is shit. Yeah, guys, how's the connection? Net neutrality is communism for gamers, man. They just, They weren't rational, man. They weren't rational. It's total hysteria. If you had to pay $3.99 for a Google search, like I said earlier, people would go back to the 90. So it's complete nonsense of an incredible amount of hard work and dedication. Down. I mean, I'm pretty sure YouTube has been for the past ever since I started doing videos trashing Susan Wojcicki, I've noticed that my viewership seems to have gone down. Videos had right now Susan's new YouTube channel, so I'm pretty sure these a month. So I mean, if the literally would not put it's just I'm sorry. YouTube has lost my trust. I have lost trust in YouTube, and so that's really what it comes down to. But I'm out here in the middle of a park, guys. The connection's not the best. It was really great just about 10 minutes ago, but yeah, YouTube's probably shutting down the live stream. And thank God we have Ajit Pai as the FCC chairman, because Ajit Pai himself has called out YouTube demonetization, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's going to be at the head pioneering and spearheading lawsuits against YouTube for the blatant censorship. I believe it's a violation of antitrust policies. I'm not sure. YouTube can censor whoever they want. It's their platform, but I don't think you can pretend your platform is open for everybody while you're secretly censoring people. I think that's where shit gets shady. So again, guys, connection was just great about 10 minutes ago, but they're probably shutting down the live stream because they just can't take it. So guys, I'll restart up the live stream, but thanks for watching, guys.